when I was in the job, I remembered, oh, 2 days to go and, it's weekend. But I don't have it anymore. I'm always confused. Um, so, hey, everyone, welcome. It's Tuesday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. In the Netherlands, it's 4 p.m. I don't know. We have an Australian team. They are asleep. And soon we're going to get together to see what time we can catch up all together. And that will be a challenge. But I'm going to keep you posted about that because they going to build a big team here. But I'm happy to see you live. Who watched the recording and who does not know who I am. My name is Muriel. Together with my husband Dirk, the co-founder of Team Epic. And we are all part of Team Consistency. And that's what you should pin in your mind. John Oakes is our sponsor. And we decided to join John because we know John for a couple of years. He works together with Michael Martin. And they are really great marketers. We met on events a couple of times. And collaborating with Team Consistency is so powerful because together you know more. So just to let you know, if you do not get it, what this is all about, because you received an email from Dirk and Muriel, or perhaps from one of the people that you see here. Everyone joining here is part of Team Epic. It means or you're sponsored by Dirk and myself, or by one of our people here. Could be Wia, could be Julie, could be Terry. There are people having a lot of sales, meaning that you might be a trial member and are invited to attend this team meeting. Now, why do we do this, right? This is not to train you on the same stuff that's in the products of Digital Altitude. No, you are here because you're sponsored by one of us here, because you once started your $1 trial, meaning that you're on the fence, seeing what it's all about, you're working with your coach, or you already upgraded to Rise, Ascend, Peak, or even thinking about going to Apex. That's the all-in level here. Now, we do not train you about stuff that's already in the products, because Digital Altitude is a ready-to-go platform that teaches people to market a business online, but it's a ready-to-go business. It has everything already there. So it teaches you how to market any business online, and you also can market this platform. So it's a win-win. That's what Digital Altitude is in a nutshell. And the cool thing is that we just, as your sponsors or the sponsors of your sponsor or the sponsor of the sponsor, we just want to keep you accountable and share some extra things to keep close connection. That has helped Dirk and myself since we are working online, working with people together, having a connection, meeting weekly. It could be short. It doesn't matter if you hop on your smartphone, but just seeing every week people out there who are already doing what you want to do, that can help. And working together, you do so much more. So I'm going to cover a couple of important things today. I just want to tell a couple of important things about what I've learned about this book, what I believe can help you in growing your Digital Altitude business, and basically can help you create a happy life and business, and it's all related. I want to keep that to the second part of this meeting. I just want to start with highlighting what you should know and what you should write down and write it on a list and hang it on a place where you can see it every day, just to keep things simple about Digital Altitude. Because I came up with this to recommend you to do it, because I find out, and I'm human too, that all human beings are made to make things overcomplicated. We're just overcomplicate things with our brains, while sometimes it's more easy than you think. And the business model of Digital Altitude is much easier than you think. If you start overthinking the process, you are cutting yourself in your finger and you're bleeding for nothing. That's just what I've learned. And why do I dare to say it? Because Dirk and I joined this company about 11 weeks ago, forced because the other company we were with closed its doors. Not because we are team leavers, because we are hoppers, because the company is not there. So we bridged everyone. We looked out what's working, and Digital Altitude was out there for 2 years. We took the whole team. We invited the whole team. We're here for 11 weeks. We are almost hitting the 30K, $30,000 in team sales. Only Dirk and myself and our team. Okay, everyone who we sponsored and who they sponsored. $30,000. And we didn't make any sale ourselves. That's what the coaches did for us. But I think that's good to know that this is teamwork and this is a ready-go system and it's working. We have 3 team members already who take action on the RISE team consistency training and have variated from 1 sale to 24 sales or something. Good morning, Bessie. So why do I dare to say that this is a great place to be, and why you should work on your mindset to believe that this business opportunity can bring you where you want to be? There's no person that I've met who started with Digital Altitude who wants to make less than a couple of $1,000s extra per month. There's no one here saying, actually, I don't want to make extra money. You came here because money can bring you something that makes you happy. Money is just money, but everyone here has a goal why they started a $1 trial. Now, Digital Altitude is just a beautiful place, and you should trust that it's a beautiful converting place that's working. Why should you stay on keeping things simple? Because most people think, so, oh yeah, I want to make 5K per month, right? It should be really hard because probably you were born and raised with the idea that you should trade your time for money. You should work 24/7 in order to make that amount of money. That's where most people are raised. We are overcomplicating things. And I'm here to keep it simple. If you started your trial and you watched the recording or you were here live, you should follow all the steps. You should work with your coach. That's step number 1. Then ask all your techie questions. If you get confused or you think, but I don't get it anymore. What do I have to sell? What is this all about? Ask your coach, because they are there to work for you and answer all your questions. And all the people that you bring in, they gonna get a coach so you can do the things that's more important for you than answering non-stop questions of your members. Boom, there's your gain of time. Secondly, there are steps and you should follow those steps. And everyone here who wants to make a certain amount of money, you should drop the overthinking part of, am I able to do it? What's the guarantee of success when I invest in Apex, Peak, Ascend, Rise? Can I make money investing nothing? You know, I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm just here to remind you. And I want you to tap into your reason why you're here. And I just share with a purpose what we made in 11 weeks in team sales. Come on, we just following the steps. We're not new online, but we follow the exact same steps that you have in front of you. And that's the steps that's in the system that you work with your coach, that you're gonna get in front of you when you are at the RISE level. Now, all the people who are making sales in our team are at least at the RISE level. Right or wrong, Via? Yeah, you're at the RISE level and you're taking action on the RISE training. So, hey Lee, good to see you. So, keep it simple, follow the steps, don't overcomplicate things, skip all the other. Just focus on get to RISE. Start marketing the way we teach you in the team consistency, team training, and just take action. And that's why 3 of our team members have massive results. Julie had, I think, 24 or 27, I forgot, sales in 1 week. That's 24 people clicking on their link because they're already searching for something like this, an opportunity. And there are 24 coaches reaching out to those 24 people, coaching these people, making a business plan, and helping these people to see that they have to invest in certain products in order to get where they want to be. So Julie is with her kids, and we are with her kids, and Terry is just got a baby, but there are coaches waiting, working for their members. And this is why you should not overcomplicate it. And don't worry about that you have to be on the phone with people selling stuff that you do not have a clue yet how it all works. Let the coaches do the work. Just bring all your members to team consistency and hook up with your team members. That's why I'm here, to keep it simple. Now, because you're part of team consistency, you have a big benefit. Because like I said, Dirk and I choose our sponsor well, because we know John for a while. He's a master in paid traffic, and paid traffic is well known as the fast sales giver, because all the people already searching for something like a business opportunity, high ticket business opportunity like digital altitude, those people are pre-selected by traffic brokers. And we all use the team traffic that's converting really well for the whole team. And Guia is doing this because she knows it. She's working consistently with it. You can work with big budgets, small budgets. There's anything is possible. We have training in the Rise section for it. But the thing is, making sales and making commissions here doesn't have to take a 3-year plan. And that's why I say keep it simple, because with your mind, how you're used to, probably how you're born and raised, it's like, or it's something impossible and it's all not true, or it should take a lot of years and I don't want that. So you know what, I'm just going to skip it. But the plan is right in front of you. So yeah, that brings me to that I just want to show you really quick. Hey, Carrie. I just really quick want to show you, if you watch the recording, I know all these people who I see live on screen are already part of the Facebook Team Consistency group. But I'm going to show for all those who are not part of it yet how it looks like. Oops. I'm going to share my screen. By the way, I'm not in my own house. I'm in my dad's house. So if you think, hey, looks different behind her, because I'm in my dad's house. Oh, I see your chat is open. Sorry about that. So yeah, here's Team Consistency. It looks like this. I do all like my best to add all my members, or to invite all the members who signed up with me and Dirk, to get them in. But it has a reason you should be here. Hold on, I'll click this away. So this is Team Consistency. This is how the front looks like. It's for members only. It's John and Mike's group, but we're all part of it. And you should be, because hey, I love to leverage. If I am traveling, or if I am on the road with my kids, I know John and Mike host Saturday hangouts. This is an important call of action. I want you to write down that every Saturday at noon Eastern time, every Saturday noon Eastern time, write it on your, don't write, Carrie, you're driving. But you know it already. Leave if you're driving, don't write. Every Saturday at 6 p.m. Amsterdam time, it's an team consistency training. Keep your eyes pinned on this team. If you're not part of it, you see here, add members, add members, add your name, and just follow up with all that's shared there. And I love that I don't have the full responsibility of keeping everyone updated about what's happening. I do that for my own little team that's actually expanding with all team members growing their teams too. But team consistency is just like our core, right? And I want you to keep up with everything that the guys share there. They're the team leaders. They will edify. If you're gonna, if you have bigger teams, they're gonna notice you, right? You can learn so much in this team hangouts that they do. I am there every Saturday. There are recordings. There is no excuse that you cannot listen to those. Here, this is the team thread. You see people upgrading. Here, recording. There is no excuse for not listening to what we do every week. You see how many people are there? No, you don't see it because you just see who's talking. This is a great place, guys. You want to be. So I'm going to stop share. Add your name in, join the group. and then you're all set to be updated. What I did so far, and sometimes Dirk makes a joke like, Muriel, you look like a school teacher. You're just reminding everyone in person, hey, Julie, you know, when the Epic team is, I PM everyone like reminder, but I have to stop doing it because you are responsible for your own attending to meetings, right? That's why I said, get your pen and paper and write down Tuesday, 10 a.m. Eastern time, Epic Team Hangout. It's always the same link. Saturday, 12, that's like noon Eastern time. It's Team Consistency TV. That's the link where you will be directed to the live Team Consistency Hangout. If you just connect there with the team and do everything that's laid out for you, that's how you can get to where you want to be. Nothing more, nothing less, unless one thing. Mindset. This book, I'm gonna stop reminding stuff that you already should know. I know all these people here, they attend the Team Consistency live training, but this, I want to talk about mindset just for a couple of minutes before I'm gonna hop over to your questions. Mindset is the most important success factor. If you invest in all the products, which you should really do, go invest as high as you can with Digital Altitude, because there's a sponsor lock. When you start working with the traffic training and everything we have in place in the RISE team training, all the members joining you will be joining you, but there are coaches reaching out to them, working with them. They are connected with you. You're going to make commissions when your members upgrade, but you never get more commissions than on the level that you are yourself. And it just sucks to see high commissions passing up to your sponsor. Okay, so let me remind you, sponsor lock, invest as much as possible because the coaches do the work and they're badass. Okay, so mindset. So you could have all the products, you could do all the training, you could connect with the team and do everything every day. But if you do not fill your mind with stuff that works, that's good for the mind, that feeds the mind, then you're lost, because your success will just, as it can come with Digital Altitude. I've seen people in a short amount of time making a lot of money. Not just here, but also in another company. And they were on leaderboards and they were celebrating and they were quitting their jobs. You know what they did? They stopped working on their mind. And you know what happened? They became to not be attraction factors for success anymore. They began to block it out because they started to neglect stuff that was important. They became to be really negative about stuff. They began to be, I don't know, they lost their sincerity, their purity, their positivity. And there will be voices in your mind all the time, and they're hiding. And it's 80% of the 100% negative stuff around you daily. And this is repetition for a lot of people, but repetition rules, because in 3 weeks, your brain connections, they lost this. What I just told you, if you don't work actively with this, they lost this. That's why I'm holding this book all the time. I want you to write it down. This is Dutch, you cannot read this, but it's You Are the Placebo by Dr. Joe Dispenza. You Are the Placebo by Dr. Joe Dispenza. This is his latest book and it's huge. But my mom-in-law, she's 75. She read it in 1 weekend because it's the most magical book that she ever read. This reveals the science of The Secret. This is just science. This is how The Secret works and how you have access to the science of The Secret, meaning the law of attraction is will. You can create what you want. And it doesn't freaking matter if you wish, I want to be a millionaire at January 1st, 2018. There are people who've done it. There are people who've done it. Don't tell me it's impossible, because I've seen miracles happen too. I went to his workshop a weekend and I have seen miracles happen. There were people in wheelchairs, they walked home at the end. Not that it's forever, like I said, those people were in a surrounding where they believed they could walk again. Their body, the body of the human being is built by cells, and the cells have a self-healing power, all powered by the brain, by the mind. The mind is the brain in action. Now, if you are in an environment where there's a lot of negativity around you, and people are talking you out of your dream, you have to work really hard on your mindset, because if you don't believe that you're gonna get where you want to be, first of all, you have to have a specific goal. I want to make 10 grand per month with this maximum in 3 months, or I want to be able to walk again January 1st, 2018. It doesn't matter what it is, but hey, we're talking about business here. You have to have your crystal clear goal and believe in it. Believe in it with your heart and soul, and you have to remind yourself. I love that little one. This is what it's all about, right? Being with your little ones. You don't have to go to a home meeting to see us, right? Just hop on Zoom and you have your kid on your lap with you. So you have to remind yourself about your future, and you have to work on the brain. And this book is like, it's the best book I've read ever. And like I said, I've seen miracles happen. People walked home, but there are also stories, and he shared it himself, Dr. Joe Dispenza. These people were measured also with brain measurements. The moment they got out of the environment where everyone was supporting that person to be able to walk again, and the cells were able to ban out that disease that made it, impossible to walk. The moment they get back in their old world with people around them saying, "That's nonsense. That guy cannot heal you. You have a long-lasting, not curable disease." And if everyone is saying that to you and you believe it, those people started to fall back in their own disease pattern again. Again, I'm not saying don't go to a doctor and don't take medicine. I don't take any responsibility about your choices you make about that. I'm just here to remind you what I do on a weekly and daily and monthly basis to keep my mind sharp. Because you enter the world of a really powerful online business system that's converting, where you can make a lot of money. Income disclaimer, bling, bling, bling. I don't know your work ethics. I don't know what level you're invested in. I don't know if you take the action. But fact is, if you're part of the Digital Altitude official group on Facebook and in Team Consistency, you read what results are there. And even in our Epic team, people are having sales, people are making commissions, people are working away from their jobs. It's not everlasting if you do not work on your brain and on your mindset. You have to keep on attracting everything that you can do that's positive to make that happen. And like I said, there are people who made a lot of money and they stopped working on their mind, and the success started to shrink. It was like, and the money didn't come in. People quit with them. There were like disasters, like things broke in their house, car broke down. I don't know, and all the money just went and then they stopped believing that they were living their dream. They stopped believing that they could do it, and the whole business collapsed, and the whole, how do you say that, infinite possibility idea, it collapsed, and then you're back with it on level 0, right? And you don't want that. You want to keep that wheel spinning. So feed your mind every day. This book you should read every day. It's also in the Digital Altitude steps mentioned. There are also ideas mentioned for what kind of books, what kind of audios you should listen to. There are daily morning calls of Digital Altitude. We have team meetings every week, twice per week in Epic and Consistency. But hey, you have to feed your mind also with specifics. And I think this is not mentioned by Digital Altitude, this book, and what this man discovered with brain scans. I cannot wrap it up. I can just say thoughts are things. You can attract things out of thin air. You can create things out of thin air by thinking it. And there is more. I will tell you one example. That was my aha moment. Everything, so this glass, it's a thing, right? Now, he discovered by microscopes and stuff, you all know that this is built up from little particles, cells, atoms, and that's all particles, all little things. It's actually not standing on my hand here. There is space between my hand and the glass, although you think it's on my hand. There is space here. All the particles in between, there is some tiny 0.999999999 whatever part of space between everything, all the cells, all the particles. And that space, he discovered that's all, everything is vibrating. This is all vibrating cells and particles. Now, if you're vibrating on the level of being broke, right? You're gonna attract everything proving to you that you are broke and that you're gonna stay broke. For example, if you're pregnant, you're vibrating on a specific level, right? You're vibrating. You're focused on your pregnancy. You see everywhere pregnant ladies. You see them everywhere. You see babies all the time. Or if you want to have a baby and it's not working out, you see pregnant women all the time, right? It works like that. Where energy flows where attention goes. Now, if you know what he's explaining about the space between those particles, and he measured that when you're meditating or thinking and focus on an idea, there's energy going. You can create energy. You even can push out the things that you have built up in your body, like money is bad, you should work and trade time for money, it's bad to earn money, it's impossible to make a lot of money and be a good person, all those limited thoughts, right? You have to push them out. You can do that with meditation. He explains how it all works. But the thing is, the space between those particles are influenceable by thoughts, by vibrations. So, and I see Desi doing this the whole time. It's like, as if you know it, or you're like, yeah, I love it. I don't know what it is. I hope I just bring value here. And if you already know it, repetition is king, right? So just, and I have to, Dirk reminds me of, hey, did your reading today? Hey, when was the last time you meditated? And I'm like, oh shoot, I missed 2 days. I'm going to do again. All the time. This is, it's just an to remind you. So if you know the science of how everything is built up, if you're vibrating on a low frequency, if you're vibrating on a low frequency, you're gonna attract everything that's on that low frequency. That's why it's important to know crystal clear, see it, feel it, imaginary, able to touch it, smell it, sense it, in all your senses, with all your senses. You should hi, good to see you. You should be able to remind yourself every single day about what you want. And the space between those particles is going to work. So it's like I said, read the book, guys, or listen to the audio version. I have it on Audible too. Hi, Violetta, it's good to see you. And I can just say, work on your mindset every single day. And this is my best tip. To not overcomplicate things is key to be successful with digital altitude. If you're used to having a brick and mortar business, like my husband Dirk, he owned multiple restaurants, and what he did was working 70 plus hours. That's an old fashioned business model. That's like getting used to work 70 plus hours and he didn't make more than his dishwasher. He calculated the last period, like, what am I earning per hour with all the hours that I'm in my own restaurant, being my own boss, being a slave of my business model? That's not what I want anymore. He couldn't even go on holidays when he wanted. Digital Altitude is a place where you learn to 100% build your business. You learn about marketing in the products, so in the rise, in the ascent, in the apex, and in the peak. And at the same time, you're able to have coaches selling the products that you own for you, okay? So don't overcomplicate things. Focus 80% on your mindset and then just do your stuff. Do the stuff that we remind you to do. Upgrade to rise, get to work, and then move on with your coach. And Woo! I'm feeling warm. It's warm here. It's actually a little bit sunny here in the Netherlands. I want to open the lines for people who wanna ask a live question, because this is of course also to serve you. I'm just here to pay forward what you should know. But hey, you came here live, so benefit from the opportunity to ask something or share something. And if you have something awesome to share, then you are also, of course, free to mute out and to share what you have to celebrate, what happened of the previous week in your business here. Questions or cool things? Yeah, we are.
Hi everyone. Oh, well, I want to thank you for your great tips today. I just ordered that book, so I'm going to read it. I love to read. So one little thing to share. Well, I had an awesome week last week, 9 sales in 1 week.
Wow.
So that was
What did you do when those sales came in, Via?
Oh, different things. I was eating. I was on my bike on my way home. I was not working at the time. We were on the training like this while the sale came on. So I was doing a lot of different things while the sales came in. So that was really, I never had such a week before. So I'm happy, and I'm going. So, and so I have several members now, and there's my question about. I don't know if this is the right place, but well, because I want to connect with those members.
Yeah. Okay.
And usually they don't pick up the phone, so I'm searching them on Facebook. I cannot find everyone. And I'm searching them on Skype with their email address. Some can I found, but what do you do when you have find them? Do you send them a message on Skype? Send them a message on Facebook? What do you do when you find those members? That's my question.
That's a great question, and that was a question where I was thinking about myself a couple of weeks ago. So you find something. What do? One.
Yeah.
Want to overwhelm them. Thank you so much for asking the question here. Let me answer it for you. What's the best thing to do? You want to connect with them, but most people don't even know what they joined. They saw a link, a $1 trial. If your members came from paid traffic, it's more or less cold members. They don't know you. They saw an offer and they saw the awesome sales video of Digital Altitude, and they joined because they saw what they like. They like what they saw. Now, suppose you are connecting with them and you're asking too many questions and you're telling them too many things to do. They are like, what the freak? Who is she? And what does she want from me? Okay. So this is what I've learned from John. I do 2 things. One, I send the coach inside of the business system a message. And I think you already have that message. Something like, hey, please ask the member if you're connected with the member. So leverage the coach to tell the member, connect with team consistency. Because the moment...
No,
go ahead.
Even when they didn't start up with the first step?
Yes.
So you send that message to everyone?
All the coaches. Not all the coaches
take
action on it. Some coaches say, hey, I'm not going to do it. It's going to distract. I'm going to tell them after the member completed step 6. That's
okay.
There's something to say, because in general, people who are not at the right level don't do a thing. They don't take action. But it starts with, how can you help them taking action? I connect. There's one mission. Get them in Team Consistency Facebook group. The beautiful thing about how that group is set up, because we're all there. That's why I focus on getting all your members in Team Consistency, because we're all there, right? The moment that you give someone a, hey, hi, I am your sponsor. I saw that you started your $1 trial. How is working with your coach so far? And did you see that we have a team? We have a team waiting for you. You can join the team here. You can just send them the link of Team Consistency. That's the URL. Let me share for everyone in the chat. This is what I share with them. So send them the URL, and then the moment they click the URL, they get the opportunity to be added, but they get 2 questions first. Hey, who is your sponsor? Who did you join? And
Mm-hmm.
something like that. So there's always an opportunity for them to answer. And I have members in Team Consistency. I had no clue that they were there. They did it on their own because they saw me in the welcome email. So you should, oh, ignore the phone. There should be a welcome email that you have for all your team members telling them join our team on Facebook. So your team gets emails. You have Aweber, so it should be well delivered.
Yeah.
You have found them and you send them a short message referring them to 2 things. Work with your coach, join the team. And that's it. And I tell them, keep me posted. If there's anything that I can do for you, let me know. That doesn't mean that you have to answer all the questions. I address people to the right place to find the answers. That's how I educate people. They start asking me techie questions. I say, hey, there's the place to ask it. That's a great question to ask in the Saturday hangout. Oh, that's a great question to ask your coach. So bring them in Team Consistency and refer them to the coach. The only 2 things that I ask them to do. And just be excited and warm and say, hey, I'm your sponsor. This is the name of your coach. You should connect with the coach. And then they think, I saw that name somewhere. Because the coaches, they don't let go so soon. They often three times that they approach the member and they don't respond, they do it a month later again. The coaches are really well educated and they do everything to reconnect with the members. So that's what I do. Mention the coach name, refer them to the coach, bring them in Team Consistency. And there, the Team Consistency team is meeting every week. There is new members guidance every week. You see a group of people that's big, right? It's just a cool, safe place. Yeah. And then let go if they don't take action. That's also a thing. Not everyone is as serious as you are. Focus on the people who are and let the work. You don't have to coach them.
Okay, thanks.
That was a long answer. Oh, I say it so short as John. John is like, boom, 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 done. And I'm like, blah, 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 blah. More questions?
No.
Okay. But Skype is, by the way, I want to add that I started recently to find my members on Skype. And I was so surprised that I never did it. But Skype was never the platform that I really work with. But we have a Skype Rise group. Everyone who upgraded to Rise should be added in our Rise Team Consistency chat. That's where we share all the golden nuggets and the juicy success, right? So you should be connected with people on Skype. So that's why I started to think, why am I not typing in that email address or phone number of my new member to connect with them on Skype? And 3 of the 10 people, they are to find on Skype. So I sent the exact same message. Here, sponsor, welcome, I'm excited. You can join the team here. We're here to guide you. Yeah. Great. Do you want to ask something, Desi? Okay, I'm gonna mute you. You can talk. Thanks, Ria. Desi, good to see you.
Hi. I just want to say thank you for not giving up on me. I know that it's been a little bit of time that I've been in this and I've been doing it, and I really appreciate everything that you guys are doing. You're very patient and you're very knowledgeable, first off. I haven't paid into anything, and I really want to. And I have watched The Secret. I've watched it, and I had it on my audiobook on my phone. I listen to it every day so I can get it seeped into my soul, because I believe that, it is in the mind. You think it, it'll come to be. And that's kind of how I came to be with you guys, because I kept thinking, okay, there's got to be something out there that can help me and my family, because we're going through something right now, and I really could use the help. And then I met up with you guys. I did find a job outside my home that I am working to make up the money to buy into, believe it or not, Aspire, and then work up to Rise. I don't have the money yet, so I just really want to say thank you for helping me by getting on and reminding me. That is a good thing that you were doing, because it really did help me. sad to see you're not going to do it no more, but that's okay because I am a big girl. I got this. But I just wanted to let you know that I have not bought into anything. So getting on to team consistency and things of that nature, does that still apply to me even though I haven't bought into anything? Because I haven't been getting on to any of the meetings because I haven't paid for anything. So I don't want to feel like I'm stealing it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, hold on. First of all, thank you. I'm receiving the compliment. It means a lot to hear that. And if I can touch on that, Desi, everyone has their own process. There is a time for everything. Some people just need the community to get where they want to be. It could be getting to the point of that you can finance to get to rise, and you have the community helps you. This is how Dirk and I did it. We were told like flat broke and debt, big debt, $300,000. The community helped me to, as long as I stayed connected and listening to people who were weekly serving a hangout, it helped me to stay focused on, I gotta stay here until I can, feed your mind in the meantime. You're gonna get there, right? And secondly, yes, you should come to the team consistency team meetings. It is on Saturday. It's the same as this. It's just a bigger group. You need to be there, to be honest. Not forcing you because, hey, do what you want. It's your business. But it's free. It's for the whole team. The only thing that you have not access to is the Rise group and up. That's just because it doesn't make sense for you because you don't have the training and you would not understand what we're doing. But hey, you're going to get there. And I believe in you. I have had people believing in me when I had no money to invest, when I was clueless, not techie, had no experience. And there were people out there in a community like this, entrepreneurs in a group like this, who said, Muriel, you can do it. No matter how long it takes, you will get there. And I am there, but that's a limited spot where I'm, because I have a new vision, right? So hang on there, Desi. Just come to the Team Consistency. Please come there to the Team Consistency Saturday meetings and just hang in there and focus on your dream. Remind yourself about where you want to be. Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah. Don't feel guilty and let your coach work for you. If you have questions and you want to have tips, ring your coach and say, hey, help me with this or help me with that, and start working on the vault, my dear. You have the access to the vault.
I tried to get into the vault, but the hours that I work and the hours that my coach is on, they clash. And so I get onto Skype and I try to message him and he's not available. It says, do not disturb. And so that's the time that I have off. And then the days that I don't go to work, I can't get a hold of him, but the days I do go to work, he's available and I'm not. So I don't know how to make that work for us. So, and I can't get a hold of him any other way. That was the other thing I needed to get with him and find out. So what I'm going to do is I called off a day. I went and I told my boss, I was like, I need this day off because I got to talk to somebody. And the only time I can do it is when I'm off work. And so I need a day off. And so I took a personal day so that I could connect, which is next Tuesday. And so it's just, I got to make time for it, I'm assuming. And so that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, there's two things you can split up. One, for the vault, you don't need the coach. I'm going to message you again the code of the vault. The vault?
You did message me before, but I had to get a different phone. My phone fell in the toilet. I was cleaning. I'm so sorry.
No worry. That's why I repeat things. You have no reason to not do anything, right? You should go to the vault. You took action on step 1 to 6. I'm going to send you again. Remind me if I forget because I'm in my dad's home to take care of him here a little and I probably forget. But remind me, I send you the code of the vault. Everyone who completes step 1 to 6, get there. Get the code. What's in the vault? In the vault, there's some basic training, especially for people who have no funds yet to upgrade to the hardcore success strategies to get a lot of members in a short amount of time. You can work on the free social media strategies. There's no reason to think that you cannot get people to start a trial with you. It just takes a little longer. It's a long-term strategy. But if you start today, you might have members coming in 2 to 4 weeks. And simple strategies is not complicated. You can do it on the literally. When I was still an employee, I did my stuff on the toilet and in my lunch break, and while I was waiting for another client and blah blah blah, I did everything in my downtime. Seriously, you had to see me. I'm not ashamed anymore because I don't have a boss anymore, but I did everything on the toilet. I did chats with prospects and whatever. So
yes, I hear you. I do everything on the toilet too.
I'm just sharing my personal thing here. Not to think, yeah, Mira, you were always doing what you were doing. No, I was in a job for 23 years. I was a social worker for $1,400 per month to work with dangerous clients who had shotguns in the back pockets and stuff. With a mental disability.
Grab shoes, girls.
That's what I did. But that's another story. So get to the vault. I will send you the password and choose one strategy. It could be YouTube. It could be Twitter. But you choose one strategy that you see there, or Facebook, and focus on that and build your lead list. You should upgrade to Climber. And then ask the links to your coach to unlock the links to promote. That's a reminder. Okay. And I just gonna fresh you up in the personal chat after, because I see you have kids running around or whatever, things happening. But I'm gonna help you to work in the meantime until you can get to Rise. Okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
And I see you Saturday at noon.
Okay. Okay.
Cool. Okay, great question. You see, no question is dumb. Really not. Thank you for asking. Someone else who has a question or something cool to share. There's always a place for success stories. Are there questions? Yeah, Julie, I'm waiting for your hand. Cheryl, I'm screaming for you.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so I've been packing, not me personally packing. Tommy's been packing himself for college, and we've been, I have a daughter starting back at school already and another one in high school. She started today, and, life is life. And it was absolutely wonderful to kind of go on my emails every now and then and see that I was having new members, 4 or 5 at a time. And I have one account. I did all the steps. I muddled through some of the stuff that was difficult. I had to listen to a lot of different videos. So just when you change your language to commit, you commit. And maybe that means you can only commit a half an hour a week, uninterrupted, from your toilet. That's fine. Whatever, just get it done, because it works. So that's all. You both have been super supportive, responsive, and I can't thank you enough. So here we go. Keep going. Everybody just keep going. Just keep going. It'll work. Desi, get in that vault. Just get there. You have access. It's all there, and you'll fly. It's going to be great. Yeah, so thank you.
Thanks for sharing this. And you all should listen to Julie and to Wia. They are the examples of infinite possibilities, right? I remember when Julie started with us, she was like, yeah, sure. And I just told her, do the steps, do this, do that, get to Rise. She upgraded to even Ascend. Like, it's the thing is, do it. It's all there, and work with what you have and just go. The thing is, this is just to touch on, Julie has a busy family. She's not like all day, I have all the time in the world to work on my online business. No, and you should not want to be working on your online business the whole day. This is made to do 2 to 3 hours per day. Of course, in the beginning, you have to invest a little bit more. You have to pre-make some stuff, but then it's going on automation, right? Focus on getting people seeing your links. And we're sharing how to do it in the Vault, in the Rise and Up training. And yeah, stuff is happening. I'm so proud of that you all share this, because this is teamwork. This is not what Dirk and I do. This is just thanks to that you are here, we are here. Those, you pep me up too I always say it doesn't matter if no one is joining my meetings. I'm doing them anyways, because if there's only one person who's watching the recording, my mission is complete and I gonna keep you accountable. But look, it's getting busier and busier every single week, right? And all the members of you is gonna be here too. So it's all here. Take it as it comes and just get your shit done. That's basically Julie's advice. No matter how busy you are, get it done. Make a time frame, time window. Is it half an hour per week? Great tip, Julie. Is it half an hour per week? Do it half an hour per week. Lock yourself in the toilet and don't let anyone in until your shit is done, right? Or whatever. I like those examples about the toilet. What, Julie?
I'm not a techie person either. I'm the stay-at-home mom who volunteered, and I still volunteer. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. Anybody can do it.
Exactly. And for you both, Wia and Julie and all other people on the fence of taking action with the training you have access to. I know there are a bunch of people here at the Rise level on the fence of creating their funnel, how it's explained in our team training. Start doing it and you're gonna see it was so much easier than you thought it was. It was so much easier than you thought it was, because like Julie is doing it. Her native language is Dutch, and it's funny because we always say it like Dutchies, like, it's in our first language. It doesn't it never stopped us to be successful with this, right? So you can do it all. Awesome, share. So anyone else who want to say or ask something? Okay, awesome. Then I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to thank you so much for hopping on our Epic Team weekly meeting. Bookmark. And I wanted to, wait, before I wrap it up, I want to say personally, Violetta, hi, welcome. I know, I see you. I know you joined a couple of days ago, and I just want to thank you for hopping on my meeting. This is your meeting too. You don't have to say, you don't have to come out or anything. It's nice that I see your face. I'm here every week, and I'm going to remind you in our team where to join, where to meet live every Saturday with the big team. You're going to love it there. And don't worry if your first language is not English, okay? Remember that. That's what I told you. It's not yours too. So you can succeed with this. Doesn't matter where you live, what language you speak. So thank you for coming. I just wanted to say that. So next week I'm going to be here. The same link that you used, I'm going to use every week. It's for members only, so don't send it to your prospect list. And I'm looking forward to seeing you Saturday at Eastern Time, noon. And have a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. Tap in your dream and go for it. Talk to your coach, work with your coach, and trust the process. It's going to be fine. I love you. Also, bye from Dirk. See you next week. See you Saturday. Bye-bye.